welcome back to Urban Child Development. You know, that show where we come with off the cuff questions on how we raise our kids in the urban environment. These are the Gambinos. Today, Robin got the questions. Hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We need some more subscribers and definitely more likes. We're trying to get some sponsors. You know what I'm talking about? All right, appreciate you. Go ahead, Robin.
All right. The first question is, I have a whole lot of questions. Okay. The first question is, what if you're out with your partner, wife, girlfriend, what have you, and you're on child support? You decide to buy your child or children some shoes that you see that you like, oh, she or he may like these, but your partner gets upset and tells you, don't you already pay child support? Why are you buying your child more stuff? Causes a scene in the store and tells you to put the shoes back. What do you do?
Who want to go first? Kai?
Oh, I'll go first. I'm buying the shoes for my son, irregardless of where I'm at. This is what I'm gonna do. This is my money. You ain't my husband. You don't tell me what to do with my money. This is my child. You know, if you're gonna get mad over that, like that's a red flag already.
But you already pay child support.
Huh?
You already pay child support.
So if I'm already paying child support, but I want to get stuff on top of that, I should be able to do that because that's my money. If I'm contributing to I think I know what you're talking about. If I'm contributing to like the household expenses already, and I'm paying child support, what I do with my money and pertaining to my child, that's what I want to do. If you got a problem with that, you could kick rocks.
Mar.
First of all, you're not about to have a tantrum in the store and show the out. You're not about to do that. I would. It's weird because I know people like that said they don't feel like they should pay anything because they're paying $800, $900 worth of child support, and they're like, I'm already paying for everything. But I mean, I feel like in certain situations, if you want to buy it, then buy it. You know. But now, like that's why I understand, like for Christmas and stuff like that, that child support is there for a reason. But yeah. I mean, I feel like if there's a situation where you want to buy it and you see something and you like, I need to get this. If it's your money, why not? Like,
all right. Afrikaners.
I would never be in that situation for two reasons. One, keeper. That's the first. Number two, let's say the woman that I was my kids. So the moment you speak about my kids get left in the snow, you better Uber away home. You know what I mean? And your stuff.
How about you fix your internet, brother?
Need to go back to his office.
You are cutting in and out, halfway in and out of the conversation.
They need to go back to
the question, Robin, tell if you don't mind repeat the question for Derek.
Derek, so the question is, if you with your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, and y'all out and you already pay child support for the kid or your child,
TV is loud,
some J's or shoes or whatever, and you see them and you like, man, I want to get these shoes, and so you buy them, but your girlfriend is like, don't you already pay child support? You're not going to buy these shoes and grab the shoes and put them back and cause a scene in the store.
First off, you're gonna tell you my girlfriend. You're gonna tell me what about my child anyway. So if I want to buy them, I'm gonna buy them. I ain't got nothing to do with her. It don't matter if I pay child support or not. If I want to buy them, I'm gonna buy them. You know, hey, my child can always be here. She can come and go. So, yeah.
Okay, I guess that leaves me. I'm gonna put the shoes back. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm bullshitting.
Everybody's face just dropped.
No, I'm probably gonna. If first of all, if you acting out and ass in the store, I'm just gonna walk clean the fuck away from you, like you're
right.
To the car. If you don't want to come to the car within a good amount of time, I'm gonna roll the fuck out. Don't bother me either. If I have a child buried on this earth and it's my child, and I want to spend money on that child, no matter who I'm in a relationship with, I'm gonna spend money on my child. Mm-hmm. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. If you can't respect the fact that that's my child and I want to do that, then respect the fact that the door is right there.
Cool.
Facts.
All right, Robin, what's your next question? Oh, unless you gonna answer it, what you gonna do?
Oh, I'm taking the shoes. I'm walking out.
Oh,
They
okay.
ain't waiting for. They can catch city bus, catch an Uber, figure it out. You're not about to embarrass me.
Mm.
Mhm.
All right. The next question is, okay. So your baby mom, your baby dad, asked you to have another child with them. They don't want to be in a relationship with you, but they love the child that y'all created. And so they say, you know, can we have another child together?
Derek, turn your TV down.
What do you do?
Oh, my
Will you
bad.
have a child or no?
Say it again, please.
My bad. My TV.
So you good. So your baby mom or your baby dad, y'all, they asked you to have another child with them. Y'all on good terms, nothing bad, you know, but they like the child that y'all created because they like their good hair or whatever they feel about them. And they ask you, you know, to have another child together. They don't want a relationship with you, but they just want you to have a child together. What do you say?
Is it on child support or what?
No child support. They just y'all on good terms, but y'all had an awesome child together. And they was like, yeah, I want another child with you because I don't want it with nobody else.
So
They don't want
she
no
just want to have one.
either.
She just want to have one kid's father. That's all. Nah, hell no. That's a financial responsibility. It's gonna fall back on you anyway. And then if you don't want to do nothing, then it's gonna child support gonna come. Nah, she don't want to be with me, but she want to have my baby. That actually happened to me before.
I knew he was gonna come.
My hand to God, this girl told me she was gonna have my baby. She told me she want to be a single mother. I ain't talked to that girl no more after that day.
Smart man.
She said I just want to have your baby. I don't want to be in a relationship with another. I want to be a single mother. I said, you want to be a single mother? She said, yes. I said, oh, I'll call you back. I ain't called her back since then.
Oh man.
I couldn't do that though. It's a no for me.
Kai, what about you?
Oh, okay. Let's just say, for example, if my son's dad said that to me because he knows I'm a good mother and we got a beautiful child, I'm gonna say hell no because it's a reason why.
Girl, you almost got me on that. I was say, oh shit, hold on.
What? No, I'm
I
gonna
thought you were
say
gonna say yeah.
hell no. Because for one, it's a reason why we're not together. You want to have babies? I'll find some other chick to do it with. It's a reason why we're not together. That ain't what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? To bring another child to an unstable home. Like, I don't want that. It's already hard enough right now, you know? So it's a no for me.
I'm gonna ask you this. This is just before I answer the question.
Okay.
Is there any money involved?
No.
Yes.
Okay, she gonna pay me
They're gonna pay you. They're gonna pay you. This is my soldier. This is a real situation with my soldier.
How much?
You said they gonna pay you to have their baby?
Yeah, my soldier.
Like a surrogacy?
She wanted to pay her ex-boyfriend, ex-baby daddy to have another child because she didn't want to have another baby daddy. She only wanted one baby daddy. And she wanted to pay him. Didn't want no relationship. She just wanted his sperm. That's what she said. She said, "Can I pay you to have your sperm?"
Is it worth 18 years, gentlemen?
How much?
It depends on how much.
I don't know all
Trey.
those details. I don't know all those details.
Hey, it depends on how good that thing was too.
Oh my God. There is a hot iron.
Oh,
He needs to be put down.
oh man. Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna depend on the bread. Like if you coming with some serious bread, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie to you and sit like I ain't gonna consider it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna at least consider it if it's some serious bread.
If it's monthly payments,
but I probably at the end of the day probably wouldn't go through with it. If we if we broke up in the first place, there ain't no reason for us to be playing around trying to get back together, playing with a baby life like that. Nah, we good. Keep it moving. I already got one kid fucked up behind us. We don't need another one.
Okay.
There, African.
So I got two answers. So the first answer is no, right? And the reason I say no because, and I'm gonna just what Robin said, right? So if a chick want another baby because it got good hair, we already got a problem. Because now I know your mindset jacked up that you think that different textures of hair makes it good or bad. So nah, that's gonna be a negative, right? But on the other hand, right? So I'm gonna say yes. The reason why I'm gonna say yes, because the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a vasectomy first, right? But I ain't gonna tell her. Then I'm gonna take her money because she give me some money, and then I'm gonna keep smashing.
This dude.
We gotta keep trying. You gonna tell me to get draws, and you gonna pay me? Man, I'm a mess too. You know what I'm saying?
Control all delete.
You know what I mean?
Done.
I'm telling that. Stroke. What do you say? So I'll be stroking. That's what I'm with. The west, I'll be stroking. Yup. Let's get it.
Oh Lord.
Hey, you know good well she gonna say I gotta get pregnant first before I start paying you that money.
Hey, look, but she ain't gonna know. She ain't gonna know I got the vasectomy. So I'm gonna be killing them draws like, damn, man, I don't know what the problem is. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take her about 7 months to realize what it is. And by that time, I already done beat a couple times. So hey, it's on point. And I ain't got and what reason I can be dishonest because we not in a relationship.
You are terrible.
Okay. She terrible for
Mar, what's your answer?
So if I don't even want to text you back, what makes you think you finna have a goddamn, I'm finna have a whole nother baby? I don't even want to be in the same room with you. So that's a no-go. I mean, another thing is, I thought about that like when I was like, even when I had my son, like was just born, I was like, man, like if we break up, man, I don't want to have another baby daddy, like, you know. But no, I don't even want you in my space. You're not to be on the couch. You're not gonna be in my area. Like, nope. That's it.
So y'all may not manage to have one father, right?
That was what I thought.
That was the goal.
That was the goal.
So if you have two different baby daddies, y'all think they be treating baby daddies different?
That's in the back of my head. Yeah, to be honest, if I'm honest with myself, yeah, I would think that. I'm gonna think because that's not his actual child. That's not his sperm. That's not his seed.
So women be having favorite baby daddies, don't?
No.
So my answer
Y'all
is,
think so? Y'all think so?
My answer is no, Tracy. Or Spencer, my question is no, I'm not gonna listen to Derek. I'm gonna go to my next question.
Okay, go ahead.
So my next question pertains to what Derek was just saying. So you get married or what have you, and you know, you have kids with your new husband or wife. And your first child, which is by another woman, another man, they're old enough now, and they ask you, why is their last name different from their siblings? And they're like really emotional and upset about it. How do you have that conversation? What do you say?
How old is the child?
I guess whatever age, I guess preteen. We'll say preteen. They're old enough to understand, basically.
I'll go. I feel like that these are conversations that need to be started now, like younger. So so they understand. I mean, that's for me, like, so they understand, like, being honest, like why your father and I, or mother and I, didn't work out. It didn't work out. We love you, you know, whether his dad, like in that part, you know, so I know that they'll have other men figures in their lives. And, you know, like he doesn't have to do anything for you, but if he wants to, then I'm not gonna be with somebody who's not gonna accept my kid as their own and treat him like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's dead before it even starts. That's gonna be dead. But I feel like having a conversation with your kid as young, so they understand like the difference between like,
Their
you know, like your last name, and know that, hey, me and your dad are not together, but you know, we love you, and your dad might find somebody who's gonna love you, and your mom or whatever. Those are just conversations I think it need to be had so they understand.
D for the women, because my kids gonna have my last name, so this ain't a question for me.
Okay, I I go next. So I guess for me, I think it'll be a little easier for me to explain this to my child because in our tradition, kids carry the father's name regardless, right? Obviously, this is America.
Mm.
You know, people have a little bit more freedom, do what they want to do. A lot of Asian people name their kids after the mom or whatever, but traditionally, all kids carry their dad's name. So I have my dad's name. No, Noah, my son, he has his dad's name. So if he asked me that, then I would just explain to him, well, you know, culturally, all kids have their, you know, father's name. Just like mommy has grandpa's name, you know, you have your dad's name, and so have their dad's name. You know what I'm saying? Um, I never thought about like if I ever do get married, I've never been married before. I am not sure if I would like if my husband was strong about me having his name, then I would have to add on because I don't know if I would like ever get rid of my dad's name because they raised us to say, um, you will always be my daughter, but like your husband is replaceable. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll always be my daughter. So I would die with my dad's name. There we go.
So you'll be your last name then. So
My
you have your
husband.
last name and your dad. Okay, I got you. What
Yeah.
you're saying.
I'm on the mindset. Mar, I'd have been talking to my kids about it from jump. You know what I mean? In my own type of way, on the reason why they have different last names and different mothers, if that situation had played out. But yeah, they would already know. It's like I wouldn't have to, you know, dramatically tell them at one point. It would already been laid out from jump. Africans.
So I wouldn't be in that situation, and the reason why is because growing up, everybody in my house had different last names, and that always bothered me because while I went with three of us, but while we all got different last names, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of jacked me up. But also at the same time, though, my child would have my last name no matter what because you know I legally changed my name. You know, I gave Master his name back, so I'm not gonna allow my kid to have another slave master's last name. That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna carry my name regardless. You know what I mean? I walk around. No sense. Now you charge that to the gate.
You good? You straight?
This guy's CEO, yo. He is CEO, yo.
Robin, what would you do?
I would talk to them a little earlier before I answer. Derek, it's for men too, because like if you get married and you have a stepchild and they have a different name from you and they come to you and be like, you know, dad, they may call you dad or bonus dad, like, you know, why isn't my last name like yours? They may come
because ain't your daddy. What you mean?
You know what? Never mind. Let me answer the question. I'm not dealing with Derek.
Derek
I would
wants
just talk to them,
Africans
explain to
too.
them. Yeah, I would talk to them, explain to them that, you know, this man still loves you. You know, your dad and I didn't work out. Kind of like what Mar said. I would just explain them the situation and let them know, even though your last name is different, the love isn't different. The love is still the same. You know, he still loves you and I still love you genuinely. Even if his dad ain't good, I would be like, you know, your dad loves you. And I would leave it at that without talking negative about his dad or her dad.
All right.
Next question is.
What's your next question?
So your child or your children ask you to go spend the night at a friend's house, but this couple has a transgender in their family and they're same-sex married. Do you let your child go or no? And what do you say to your child or children?
Wait, as in the couple, one of the parents is a transgender?
No, there's same-sex marriage, and
There's
they
same-sex
And they
marriage
got a
in the
and
transgender
a
as
kid in
well.
there is transgender. Jesus, Robin, you hit us all at one time with all
Man,
of
it's a
that.
good one because
I know.
how old is the kid? Because they confused already anyway. Because I know they just walk in the room like, what
the kid is 13.
Oh, okay. Well, they
And
might be have a little sense.
yeah, it's hard because you don't want to judge nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I answered, so fuck it. This is what I would do. I'll probably go out the same rules that I already got. Have I met their parents? If I haven't met their parents, then you're not going over there. If I met their parents and they seem like genuine human beings to me, I might, with a strong mic, let my child stay one evening and see how things went. That's just me though.
Mine, no, they ain't going over there. I ain't going over there. Hey, I'll be like, hey, a child come to my house. Yeah, he ain't going over there.
I think I'm with.
I don't know what they over there talking about. I don't know.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you got, they already same sex. And then you got a transgender. Shit, something going on crazy over there. No, I can't have that.
No, I stand with. I agree with Tracy because like I'm not like against, I want to be open-minded and everything, but at the same time, like if I don't know the parents, I wouldn't feel comfortable letting my child go over there because I don't want nobody pushing their beliefs onto my child. So that's what I would be scared of. So I agree with
that's why
Tracy.
mine ain't going. That's why mine ain't going over there.
We them boys. What's the score?
They just scored.
I know.
My bad, I'm on mute. It's 63. It's 63. I
Yeah, let's go Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about.
If
Yeah.
if it was me, I would be like, can we do the sleepover at my house first? Let me get to know the people's first. I need to be in like different outings because just saying hi and bye don't mean you know who they are. Because they could put on a face, but I would be like, how about the kid come around to our house first? Let's go to public settings first. Let me see how you and the kid, both the kids interact. I need to see that first to be like off the rip. No, not because of that, but it's just that 13, just say 13, they're still vulnerable. They're still figuring out themselves. They're easy influence. So I would want to be like, okay, let's do things and then come to my house first. And then we can move forward and see where it's going. But just off the rip, I don't know the kids. I've never met the kid, the parents, and nope, sorry.
Like crazy stuff going on.
It is.
Africanus.
Violence.
Because I'm with Derek on that one. Hell no, they ain't going over that little Sodom and Gomorrah going on. Hell no.
That dude, he already got
this guy.
You got to block this time.
Okay,
You don't got close to the camera.
But that transgender shit, they keep they, them, their, whoever the fuck it is, they keep over there with them whack ass pronouns. Because I ain't with it. Hey man, love is love. You want love? If you a dude and you love a dude, do your thing. If you a chick and you love a chick, shit, you holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But when you got some 13-year-old kid that's confused, let them walk around tomorrow, you transgender, get out my face. Transgender is the thing. You know what I mean? No, you're tripping. So you talk about sleepover, you're not even gonna be friends with this little they no more.
Africanus.
Boy, you are so wrong.
Oh my goodness.
I'm dead ass. And you because you're not gonna be influencing my child with that crap, right? Because you come over my house, in my house, I can say what I want to say. So you come to the chat eventually trying to come to my house. And when you come to my house, your feelings.
Let me ask you a question, Africanus.
What up?
Your children are black, right?
Yep.
Have they ever had white friends?
Plenty of them.
Okay, have they ever came over your house?
Plenty of times.
Did you try to influence them to be black?
Did I try? I mean, how can you influence somebody to be black? That doesn't
influence somebody to be trans?
That's different because I'm born black. You ain't born trans.
Hey, correct, but at the same time, like I said, you didn't have that white person over the house and try to tell them that they were going to be African American before they left. So at the same time, you can't actually automatically assume
these white folks that came to the house, they got the full African, not African American, but they got the full African experience when they came over here. They know what it was when they came through the door. When you come over here, you know what it is. Get ready to get indoctrinated. Just like all my little mixed cousins, they run to me whenever I dare come around because they know they finna get indoctrinated with all this African knowledge.
But Africanus, you could be pro-black and you could be the most manliest of man, and your wife could be the girliest of girl. but your kids can be whatever they feel. Like they might say, yeah, my dad is this, and then they still be curious.
Say one of your daughters come to you later on in life. They're gone. They left your house.
Mhm.
But
Boom.
they come back and they trans. You
So-
stop talking to your child then?
The
Your child
scriptures,
can't come in?
The scripture.
Just a
was the
question. Just a question, brother. Just a question.
bring up a child where he's go, and when he is old, he shall not depart from me. So therefore, because I've trained my children in the way they should go, they're not going to depart from me. They know what it
You
That
is.
ain't
don't
what
know
I
that.
asked you, brother. That ain't
You
what
don't
I
know
asked
that.
you. That ain't what I asked you, brother.
Right, so-
I asked you if your child came back to your house and they had changed their sexual gender after they left your house, are they still your child? You gonna still treat them like your child? Are you letting them in your home? Or are you still gonna love them?
You're correct. I'm still going to treat them, because I'm about to go get them some help so they can. So whatever's on their
Okay.
mind, we can fix it. My child. You know what I mean? You still my daughter, and I'm going to help you fix yourself. You know what I mean? That's like I'm gonna get you all the help you need.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next question.
She already
Robin,
at
go
your,
ahead.
she at your house, and she ain't changing nothing.
So the next question is, so yeah, say you have a daughter, or matter of fact, it doesn't even matter if you have a girl or a boy. So, and they ask you to join a dance team, not just any dance team. You know, all this twerking and stuff on social media with their moms and they girls twerking, and they're little, under 10. Do you let your child go twerk and dance and do all this stuff on social media? Do you allow them, if they ask you, can they go to their friend's house and do TikToks and twerking and all this stuff? Do you allow that or no?
Anybody want to go first with the hell?
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
The question, I thought the beginning of the question was, would you let them join a dance team? What?
Yeah, like a,
Okay.
a dance team, right? But you know,
Mm-hmm.
with how social media is now, they're gonna be practicing dancing, twerking. There's all different types of dancing. They're gonna be on TikTok or Instagram with their friends or whatever. So eventually it's gonna get there. So do you stop it in the beginning, or do you narrate or try to foster which type of dancing you want them to do? Like, what do you do if they come to you and ask you?
They have
Get out my
dance
face.
classes.
Get out my face. Get out my face for that shit. I don't understand.
I mean, if my
What the
son
hell
came to me
with-
and asked me if he could join the dance team like at school, then yeah, I'm for it, because I don't know if I've ever heard of like a dance team in a school that does all that stuff. Obviously, I know like maybe majorette a little bit, but if he asked me if he could join a dance team at school, yeah, I would allow it. But at school, not no like yeah, we creating our own dance group with our friends. No, like no.
But look, check this out. You ain't gonna know. I'm gonna go to my friend house and chill. They can dance. They can put it on social media. You ain't gonna
Oh
know.
yeah, of course.
You know what I'm
Obviously I
saying?
can't
Like,
control if I let the child go play at his friend's house. If I catch it, then I'll correct it on the spot or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's what he's gonna
yeah,
do. You know?
yeah, it's working. Check on too. Woo.
Oof.
Mar?
That's tough because like I grew up dancing my whole life. So to
Me
me,
too.
like back then
Same.
we didn't watch your mouth. So we didn't so we didn't have Phoenix. We didn't have social media. So it wasn't like that back then, right? But I think like obviously like dance is, people make a career out of dance. So who am I to judge if my kid is gonna make it that far or not? So I'm all for the whole doing that, but I think yes, it's harder now with social media because they could be at their friend's house making dances and stuff. But I mean, see, that's hard. See, thank God I don't have a daughter, boy. That's just the best part. But I don't know. I'm hard. It's hard for me to say that because kids are gonna be kids. You have to catch them. You have to have conversations.
I'm gonna answer. I'm a traditional parent, so if my son asks me could he join a dance team, I'm gonna tell him, if you don't get the hell out my face before I tell you, If my daughter asks could she join the dance team, I'm probably gonna be I might allow it, but I'm gonna let her know and put the fear of God in her if I catch her little ass twerking anywhere or doing anything that I deem inappropriate. That I will break her legs, and the only way she could twerk is in the
Okay.
Jesus.
question I asked. Ain't no twerking in here. Ain't happening. You have comments?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a hard one, right? So for my son's no, and I'm gonna hit him with that goodie mob. You know, niggas don't dance no more. All we do is this. So that's the first part.
Bruh.
everybody face.
For my
I want to be like Chris Brown, Daddy. I want to be like Chris Brown, Daddy.
I obviously like I'm not gonna condone the twerking part, right? But on the other hand, I also see the cultural aspect of it because what we call twerking is also African dance. So it's kind of like I don't want them to not have a culture because someone else has now sexualized it and made it wrong. Because it's not an issue where we see little blonde haired little girls doing it, it's not a problem. But if a little black girl do it, oh, it's an issue. You know what I mean?
It called in African culture?
I don't know what the exact word for it is because it's different on what countries. But what I'm saying
I
is,
tell my child whatever in the African culture it is called, you can do that. But if
it's so yes, I don't want my child, on social media, shaking the ass, twerking on the other hand. But on the other thing, if it's a actual real dance team, like it's a real instructor and all that, and they're doing, like my wife's watching a reality show called Dancing Dolls, and
yes,
they was there going actually doing real exercise and doing competition. That's different. You know what I mean? Like I would have a problem. I would have a problem. But the moment you start twerking and just like selling your body, nah, I'm not with it. We're gonna have issues. So I mean, it had to be a conversation. It had to be a conversation of what I'm comfortable with and what I'm not comfortable with. So I would flat out say no, but there would have to be some caveats with it.
Would you let your sons do ballet?
That's what I was gonna say. I would let my daughter do ballet. I would coerce her to the ballet portion. Like you could be a ballerina.
So I'm yes on the ballet part, just because I know some football players use ballet. You know what I'm saying, to increase the game. And at the same time, I mean, I'm not a ballet dude, but I saw the Nutcracker once and it had a bunch of dudes in it. So I'm like, hey, I don't know. You know, if that's what you want to do. I mean, cool. Or you might be doing ballet just to get some girls.
I'm dead.
Oh, Lord.
I'm by your leotard. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay.
Somebody.
If I said if I had a daughter, I would try to encourage her to do like ballet or something of that caliber. If I had a son, for my son, I would try to do like tap dancing or those merengue or something with our culture, with our Hispanic culture. I would kind of encourage him to do those type of dance team or what have you, and not other type of dances.
Merengue.
He said merengue. I'm not fooling him right now. I'm not fooling him.
Ain't that a pie?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
Tracy.
Tracy, that's your friend.
Oh, no.
Hey, man. Hey, everybody got all different types of friends. And he is one of the most loyal friends in the world. I promise you that. And I ride with him, even though he say some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. All right, go ahead. You got another question, or that was it for you?
Yes. So the next question is, what would you do if your child or your children get upset with you and say, I hate you. I want to go stay with my mom or my dad. But that other parent's living situation or environment is not suitable for them. but they say if you don't let them go, they're gonna run away. What do
Mm.
you say? And they know where they stay at, so they can get there. They can get there on their own without you. But they ask you, can they go stay with the other parent? What do you do? What do you say?
I'm gonna let him go. But that's just me. If my son is at that age where, I don't know, I guess different states, kids are allowed to make that decision who they want to go stay with. If my son was at that age, that legal age where he can make that decision, I'll say, okay, go. I will help you pack your stuff.
Normally,
Go.
a child that's at a legal age, they want to say that. It be them young ones that just get real mad. I think they say that right there, that'll hurt your feelings.
Yeah. I mean, if he wasn't at the age, then I'll just be like, whoop his ass and then go sit down. That's it. Go sit down. Go sit down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Derek, what'd you do?
I don't know. I was trying to think. Shit, I don't know. I, the first time they said I don't pay it no mind. They said again, then I let them go. Let them go. Let them see how it really is.
Mm.
They'll be back. Like they'll be back.
Like my son last night, he wasn't listening. I was like, "You want to go live with your dad? Because you don't listen. You don't listen to me. You can go live with your dad." No, mommy, no. So he already knows. But I think even at that age, if he gets to that point where he wants to, you can go, because if you think it's better over there, go ahead. Go ahead. And when it fails, don't worry, my door will be right back here. Come back in here and go sit down, you go follow these rules. And you're gonna do what I tell you to do. But I think him being so smart, I mean, he already understands. So he don't want to go over there anyways. But I think every teenager gets to that point where they say that comment, So I just feel like, okay, you want to go? You can go ahead. Shoot, my stepson would kill to live back with me. That's just what it is. So, but if you want to go, go. Bye. I'll be back. I'll be right here. You know where I live. The door will be open. Come on. When you figure it out, because it's going to suck for you. You're not going to get the Jordans and the Nike. Then go ahead. Go over there.
Yeah. That's mostly what white kids say, though, be honest with you. I hate you.
No, for real.
But I hate you too, you little motherfucker.
I had my daughters at one point in time when she was about, about 9. And she got in trouble. She was on punishment. She asked me, "Is this what love is?" Which had me weak, boy. Because I was like, nope, love is these lights, that food you eat, this house, the air you breathe, a bunch of things. That's what love is, but a damn show ain't this punishment. This is enjoyment and pleasure. That's what I told her. Even though it won't. For me, what was the question again?
Would you send them if they say they want to go? They want to live with their mom? In your case?
I think I'm like with Derek. The first time you said, I'm probably going to brush past it. But if you say it again, you can go. But I'm not taking you. So you get there how you get there.
Tell her to come get you. I guarantee she ain't gonna come get you. She don't want no problem.
You can scrape up your money to get a plane ticket, bus ticket, however. But I will not be taking you myself. Afrikaners?
So I'm probably gonna be angry, right? So my first initial reaction is gonna be sit your $5 ass down before I make change. You know what I mean? That's my first initial reaction, gonna be mad.
But this is EO, yo.
After I come and I relax, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the child. And we're gonna sit down, I'm gonna have a nice conversation, and we're gonna find out what is the reason why you feel like that. Do you think it's gonna be easier over there? Do you think you fit to go over there and have a good time? Or you're not gonna follow the rules? Is that why you want to go there? We're gonna get to the root of the problem, right? Because usually when a child acting like that, or they think like that, is because that non-custodial parent allows them to cut up or run the streets and do certain things, and there's no rules. You know what I'm saying? Because they think the grass is green over there. So we're gonna find out why you really want to do it. And we're gonna sit down and have a real conversation of why it's not a good idea. You know, I'm gonna listen to them and I'm gonna explain to them like, look, I feel you, but in the long run, that's gonna be a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're not going. Point blank period. You're not going. But I'm at least gonna hear you out and figure out, you know, what solution to work on together. So we don't have any feelings. I mean, I'm not gonna disregard their feelings, but you know what I'm saying? I want to see what the issue is. Because they might have some concerns, you know what I'm saying, that maybe need to be addressed.
Good answer. Good answer. Mark?
Mhm.
I like that.
You
I
already
like.
answered, didn't you?
Yeah, Mari dance.
Mark, you
Yeah, I
already
went.
answered? Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I already went.
Oh, I would tell them to go ahead. I would let them go. Because I know they're gonna come back. I'm with Mara. Soon as they get there, they're gonna be like, "Hell, what the hell was I thinking?" And
You ain't got no toilet paper.
I'm on the way back. What's good? We ain't got no real bread. You can't cook neither. I'm going back home.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I would let him go because I know he's coming back. So yeah.
You ain't got no Wi-Fi?
For
I ain't got no
real.
Wi-Fi.
Jeez.
Okay, I got one last question, but it's like a fun question. Something I seen at the store. So you're married or you're in a relationship, what have you, and you're going to drop off your child or your children with your baby mom, your baby dad. They'll have like a meeting spot or whatever. And they ask your child or your children ask you, can we take a picture together before they go back with their family? Just you, just biological parents and your child. And they don't want the new mom and the new dad. They just want y'all to take a picture. They want a family picture. And your new wife or husband or boyfriend or girlfriend gets a little upset because they was like, "No, I don't want them in because I just want, you, mommy and daddy." Do you take the picture? Do you not take the picture? What do you tell your wife, husband, significant other?
Kind of hard for me to answer this one because I got one child not with my wife, and my son is with my wife, and my daughter know better than ask me to take a picture with her mom. I don't want to be in the same room with her, so she know not to even ask me to take a picture with her. But maybe like when she was smaller, she might would have asked that, and I might would have obliged at that moment. And then later on, when she's old enough, explain to her why she should never ever do that again.
Okay, I will go. If that were me, I would take the picture. Whether my husband or my boyfriend or whatever, if they feel some kind of way, oh well, I'm still gonna take the picture regardless. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you just my boyfriend and you get mad over a picture that my son asked me to take with him and his dad, that's a red flag for me. Like I might have to cut you off because me and my son, we a package. You know what I'm saying? But if he were my husband, I would just hope that he wouldn't feel some kind of way like this is for the child. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, the boyfriend can go. Shit, you know.
Hey, it's all about how the picture is taken though. You on that side of baby than me. It ain't.
Nah,
It
the
ain't you
baby
sit
gonna
down.
be
I'm on top. You
the
know what
baby
I'm
gonna
saying?
be in
Like,
the middle,
yeah,
and that's it. We on each side. That's it. Ain't no hugging. Put your hand on my hip. None of that shit.
right. Yeah. So yeah, I'll take one. I'll
I ain't
take it.
taking a picture. I'm not taking a picture because of perception. I don't want my child or my children to think, oh, they're gonna get back together. No, the hell we ain't. Negative. Ain't nothing happening. We ain't getting back together. We ain't kicking. We ain't hanging out. We ain't nothing. We ain't taking no picture. You can take a picture with him, and that you can take a picture with me. And deuces, I ain't taking no picture. Negative. Not happening.
I would take the picture with the dad, but if my son was like, "Can you and daddy take a picture together?" Hell, fucking no. Nope.
Right. Right.
I'm taking a picture because I feel like children are innocent, and it's a small request. You know what I'm saying? You're not asking me to hold hands and be booed up at night. You just want a picture, you know what I'm saying, of your parents together. And I understand, you know, as a child who my parents broke up before I was born, so as a child who longed for that, you know, so wish my parents were together. You know what I mean? I understand the need and the want to have a daggone a situation where your parents are getting along, because that child probably looking at other families, you know what I'm saying, that takes family pictures together, stuff like that. They probably never had it. You know, I was an adult before I realized family was a real thing, because shit, you know what I mean? The way I grew up, that one, you know what I'm saying, you didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? That, I think there may have been 1, 2 actual two-parent households in my neighborhood. No, you never saw that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a thing, you know what I mean? So I always wanted that, you know what I'm saying? Until I got my late 20s, my parents did get together, and then I ain't talked to neither one of them for a solid year because they was together. Because I was like, nah, y'all tripping, you know what I mean? Leave me straight up and down, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll take the picture.
I kind of agree. I would take the picture, but the moment the picture is over, I would have smacked him so far up his head. Like, what is wrong with you? Why you got me taking this goddamn picture with your dad? Like, you know, but I mean, I feel like I agree with Tracy. Like, I feel like a conversation would be had after. Like, I think ages do determine, like, as young, they're innocent, they're pure, they don't understand. But I think older, especially in like, if we're still being ugly and we can't communicate, then my son will have to understand, like, we cannot be in the same room. Your dad is not doing nothing. He's not stepping up to the plate. I'm sorry. I don't want to be in his space. Like, it's me and you right now. Me and you are making it happen. You know, so I agree with Tracy though, but it's hard because when they're young like that, like if my son right now asked me, I probably would say okay, but like it's hard. Like for me right now, my stepson's about to graduate in May, and I know I'm going to graduation, and I'm already like dreading it because I'm like, his dad gonna be there, his mom gonna be there. You know, I'm the ex-wife now. I have no ties to you technically, right? And then I have the baby, so I'm like, God, please don't let us take a group picture.
You still in the military?
Huh?
You still in the military?
No.
Oh, smoke, man. Shit, that's what I'll say.
Hey,
I'm telling that's my stress level right now for that. And I'm like, you know, and he's grown, but he won't ask me of it. He wouldn't ask, but you know, he'd rather take a picture with me and his brother. Like that's what he would do because he knows the situation. So he's older. But that's just my take on it.
they can be like, Mom, why ain't you smiling in the picture? When they look at the picture, go back and look at the picture.
And it's crazy because he told me like, he's like, you don't have to sit next to dad and mom. That's him saying that. But he's like, I need you there. So I just need to, huh?
Are they back together?
No, they co-parent.
Oh.
But so I'm just like, okay, cool. You want me there? I'm there. Now, if I gotta suck it up for an hour or 2 hours to be in the same room because that's gonna make him happy because he graduated, I'll be there for him. And then I'll move on, you know. But it's yeah, that's hard. But if my son asked me that, I still would knock him up on the back of his head. Like, what's wrong with you? You know better. You know better.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode of Urban Child Development. Check us out next time.